necessarily have to be Grand Canyon. It can be like what's something you always pack? What's something you regret packing?
Clothes.
Oh, I'm a pretty basic bitch, and I do love to take my BB cream or CC cream because it's moisturizer, gives you a good color, and it's sunscreen. And you can get it up to SPF 45. It's very efficient.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There you go. No,
That's
the
my
3-in-1's what you want.
Yeah, you want the 3-in-1. And did you know there's a CC cream now that is a color corrector? It is the next step up from BB cream.
Oh my God.
Can you explain this a little more for somebody who might not even know what the...
So, the CC and BB creams are a step up from a tinted foundation. So they are a good moisturizer for your skin. They're also a color corrector for your skin, so you can take some great selfies. And you can get them up to SPF 45, so you have your face sunscreen as well. And they can come in mineral bases, so you can get them organic.
You gotta look good while you hike.
And
you gotta take that good picture.
You do.
It's true.
And the good thing is if you get sunburnt or tanned along your way, you buy these in color ranges and they color tint to your skin.
There you go.
So I get pale ass white girl. Lucy would get medium white girl.
Medium.
And so she could get tan during this trip and her foundation's still gonna match.
Yep.
And they come in very light 2-ounce tubes. So they're perfect for packing.
God, that is the
they
best.
are excellent. Highly suggest that. And I really love to take my tiny dry shampoo.
And I like the little strips. Those are nice.
Ooh, I've not tried those.
They look like
but
little breath strips. They're basically just shampoo.
Yeah, Aveeno makes a dry shampoo that's a powder that I found out is basically ground oatmeal. So you can get these little poofer.
They do love oat.
Tiny things like little poofer to go bottles and ground up your own oatmeal, and it will keep your scalp from getting greasy, and it is great for chafing, so you can put it between your legs.
Dude,
always. And totally organic, cheap, make it yourself.
And where do you purchase these kind of things?
Sephora or CVS. But Sephora has the fancy hair things, and I had a gift card for them. So.
I didn't know Sephora was jumping into the outdoor game.
Well, they're not, but I found they're very useful for outdoor.
This is that's very out of left field. I like that.
Yeah.
Because
you need to know
some of these
their little
women
thing that
hikers
doesn't come from
gotta have the.
Now we see all the Instagram models and they all look absolutely excellent, but they usually have people who carry down all of their shit. And the things that you want are totally, if you're going for that, it's totally unrealistic. But it doesn't mean you can't still look good and feel good about yourself and have good hygiene.
It's true.
Wow. I feel like we've tapped into a whole new topic.
Like
how
women hiking is a very different thing.
Don't even get me started on the Diva Cup.
Okay. And the Diva Cup, you have no choice. Absolutely.
The Diva Cup?
So Diva Cups are an environmentally friendly alternative to tampons, and they also release absolutely no chemicals into your vajayjay. So
the Diva Cup is important because I am not going to go into the Grand Canyon carrying a whole bunch of tampons and then use tampons. No, ma'am. No.
You'd have to pack them out.
You have to pack them out.
And
Diva
it's
Cup's
disgusting.
Your only choice. Truly.
Yeah. So it's like a cup, and it sucks up on there, and it catches all of the drippage, and then you just empty it out and rinse it and stick it back in. So you don't have to carry out a bunch of soggy uterus blood. You just don't.
It's disgusting.
I'm gonna let you girls roll with. I'm just gonna let you roll with this because I think this is great advice. If you could just continue on. Hiking advice for women that want to hike Grand Canyon.
I always bring you know how people bring sanitary wipes, just antibacterial. Women can't do that for everything, and so I need to have lady wipes. You gotta bring lady wipes. Because if you get disbalanced while you're hiking, you're completely screwed. It is not fun, and you're going to have to leave and cancel the trip, truly. And so, lady wipes for sure. I always bring some kind of facial moisturizer. I'm going to jump on this, because a 3-in-1 is what you want.
Oh, yeah, it's everything.
Dr. Bronner's is a 21-in-1. You always want something you can use multiple times. If you're really desperate, you can even, brush your teeth with Dr. Bronner's. So... Yeah. Like, you want things, as many uses out of one thing as possible, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh. And I always bring, what's like another thing? There's
What
like,
else? Yeah, I mean, I never considered this because I feel like if people saw the title of a video and it said hiking advice for women, they'd be kind of curious, but they might be turned off. But whatever else you got.
Well, one, Molly just did the Grand Canyon River trip, and one of her things that she was the most excited about was like, I've got to get a nail package, like clippers and that kind of stuff, because I guess multiple days on the river.
I just bring a file. You know, if you get one that's got multiple courses on it, then you can just use that.
Mine wear down really like a lot, so I never have to worry about anything like that.
And like,
but
if you're
it
rock
is
climbing,
multi-use.
it's true.
Like,
yeah, and you can use it for so many things.
Yeah.
But like, I know for me, if I'm like climbing on a rock or trying to get out of something, I'm going to chip my nail and then it's going to freaking suck. And I know that sounds super prissy, but in the reality, it's like driving you insane all day, and you might as well just rip the whole thing off. And maybe you don't, because maybe you do need claws for things. It's helpful.
Well, yeah, that happens to anybody because you get a nail that's like broken.
Yeah.
And if you try to rip it off, you might rip off too much.
Yeah.
Then it's bleeding.
You need to have a file.
It's a mess.
And files are light. You don't have to worry about a
You're
file
saying
at
take
all.
a file over clippers?
I would take a file. Because it's just
Like,
lighter.
you take both if you could, but take a file over clippers.
I would take a file.
yeah, because it's all about weight.
Yeah, it's
Every
all
ounce
about weight.
counts.
Every ounce. So yeah, I wouldn't even take clippers. I just take a file.
Another very basic bitch thing is when it comes to coffees, I've got a great pour over system that's really light, so I can make my coffees in the canyon, and they're really good.
You sold me on that French press.
But no, I've got a pour over. It is even better now.
Wow.
It's totally collapsible. But
oh my god.
if you're going mega light, you can like do a half super cheap instant coffee and a half Starbucks one.
Oh.
Like, I'm not a huge Starbucks supporter, but they make those instant lattes that you can basically use as creamer with a little addition of like, it's not like you're watering down your instant coffee with hot chocolate. So
sometimes you could just use an Oreo and just put it in your coffee.
Oh yeah, you did do that.
I did that.
Time.
That was really, it was good.
No,
Nice,
that's
the
a hard
cream
no.
and the chocolate at the same time. Who doesn't want that? Come on. No, to be fair, Kim is right.
But that's like the perfect way to make two strong, delicious cups of instant coffee. One super cheap one Starbucks one.
All right, so you've covered food, hygiene. Any final words? Any maybe just like inspiration for women that want to hike?
I got one more thing.
I got one more thing too.
Okay, pamprin. This is for guys too.
Dude.
Okay, so
It's
pamprin
awesome.
is basically ibuprofen with a little shot of caffeine, and that's because it thins out.
That shit's straight
Yeah,
Excedrin.
well,
like, that's a lot.
It thins out your blood. It reduces swelling and puffiness. It is the absolute.
It's an anti-fatiguer.
Yeah.
It's the best pill on the planet.
It is. It's basically ibuprofen meets like shot of espresso in the day.
Yeah.
And like I said, reduces swelling, reduces pain. Absolutely excellent thing. Even guys. Pamprin or generic menstrual pain relief.
It's a lady pill. But anyone can use it. There's nothing in it that
You're
makes
recommending a guy.
I'm recommending guys use it too.
Oh God, yes. No, it is a lifesaver. When that
it
pill
is
came
basically
out,
ibuprofen plus. That's what that is.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful pill. And I like to bring, I don't want to bring cotton swabs or anything like that because that just gets gross. So what I like to do is I have like a little Ziploc bag, and it's those, like a tiny thin facial scrubber that's like, I don't even know. It's made of cotton, but it's like a very thin little wafer, and it's filled with like whatever you want to put on it for like your acne cream or whatever, your facial cream.
Yeah.
And so it's a wipe, and you just scrub your face with it, and then you don't have to bring any liquid with you. And I just keep it in a Ziploc bag, put water in it to keep it moist. And that's usually how I wash my face.
Oh, see, I do something sort of absolutely opposite to that. I take the good facial wipes and then I dry them out in the oven.
Oh.
So then you reduce the weight, reduce the size, and then you get them wet again, and it's just like...
Yeah, you can do it that way too.
Yeah, and I usually take and like use a pill bottle and put a couple Q-tips in it, fold up a couple of those face wipes and everything.
Yeah.
And that way it doesn't get wet. If it falls out, it'll float, like doesn't get smashed, and it reduces it into a small, compactable, easy to pack size.
Wow.
You have to have
Wow.
some way to wash your face because like I don't know about everybody, but I've got sensitive skin on my face. I will get clogged up at the drop of a hat. I must have some way to wash and moisturize my face or it will be bad. And so, yeah. And, other important regions, like basically face, pits, and crotch are really all you got to worry about. So, and you got to keep those balanced as a female.
Ooh.
It's tricky when you're hiking.
And feet. Feet are super important.
Feet, yes.
I found the Master 2 hiking feet. You can get organic tree foot balm, and it's like a salve.
Oh.
But it keeps you from getting athlete's feet, reduces smell, and it's a salve that like won't get your socks gross like
Ooh.
when you use lotion. So you can get those in even smaller containers to take with you. They actually make them where they're like single use. They're pretty excellent. They're also great for your hands if you're hiking in the winter and they get cold.
I'll ask both you for links, and we could put links in a description
Sure.
to the products that you like.
You didn't know what you walked into, did you?
You did. I thought I had nothing to say about hiking, but you
Yeah,
get me started on feminine hygiene.